Hey y'all. I think I'm gonna need my glasses. Um, Gizmo's out of jail. Say hi. He got out last night, early parole for good behavior. After he had got in for bad behavior, he was able to get out. So he's back. Thanks for all the people that put a little hashtag free Gizmo. Gizmo is free. I said, you know what? Let me make my video early because we are bracing for a Category 3 storm, which is pretty big for the Bay Area. They said we're bracing for a lot of rain, and it is already pouring down. A lot of wind. There have been mudslides and all that stuff in this area. So I said, let me do my video just in case the power will go out or something. At least have my video up. So, child, we about to talk about this crazy black ink crew last night. Now, last night I was tweeting. Okay. When people in my age group, really figure out how Twitter works, and you can just be talking to people and they, child, I had so much fun last night tweeting about black ink. I said, okay, I get this now. I then finally figured Twitter out. It took me a minute to figure it out. I've been tweeting, but I don't usually live tweet while the show is going on that often, but I'm going to be doing it more often now. So I was live tweeting with, other people, not knowing that Walt from the show was live tweeting also, and I said something about him. It wasn't real bad, but I did say something about him. But most of my tweets was about Sky. But, I'm the type of person, I do not tear anybody down unless I plan on building you up after. Sky definitely needs to be under new management. Like, she needs to somebody just needs to go in and do a complete overhaul of what's going on in her mind. Get her a new manager, clean the place up, and let her start fresh because it's just too much. Sky is too much. And I like Sky. I really like her personality. And I know Sky mentally because I wasn't that bad. But I'm a Leo. I have this, pop off at the mouth, fiery type personality. And I'm not really sure what her sign is. But I need to find it out because this child, oh my God, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. What was so funny to me when the episode first started and they were showing like the clips from last week's show and Duchess was in the confessional and she was just like, shoot me now. With a straight face, and I lost it. I hollered. Duchess, I don't blame you, girl. I couldn't deal with these people. I'm sorry. I could not. I couldn't deal with none of them, including Caesar. And I'm so glad you left him. I really am. Duchess gone back to North Carolina. I love how she say North Carolina. And don't y'all be in the comments talking about you just as country as you want to be. You can't talk about her. But I love Duchess, and I'm glad she went back to run her own shop. She has one. Do your thing, girl. I'm proud of you. Do you, boo? So, Sky and Tiffany in this fight. So, I was looking on Sky's Instagram this morning, and she does still have a little scar above her eyebrow. I mean, because she said the door hit her when she fell the security guards were running in and the door hit her in the eye. Now, that does look like what happened because I can't just see her hitting the floor like that and busting right here. I mean, it is a nice scar where either she's going to have that fixed with plastic surgery or she'll have a little scar right there. I can see that happening. But the security guard didn't snatch your wig off. When Tiffany snatched off that whole wig, I just was like, girl. And I do not condone violence in any way. But Sky just keeps pushing Tiffany and pushing Tiffany and pushing Tiffany. So Tiffany snatched that wig. She got with you. You can't keep pushing somebody and think that they're not eventually going to push back. So she snatched her wig off. But Sky is jealous of Tiffany. Sky is jealous of any woman that comes into that shop because they are a threat to her. And the only reason why they are a threat is because Sky has no talent. The only thing that Sky has is this big, bodacious personality. And big personality and anger and aggression and always wanting to fight will not serve you any purpose in the real world. It just won't. Like, Sky will never be able to do anything but what she's doing now if she doesn't get her. I'm already at 7 minutes and I ain't got through half the stuff that I want to talk about. If she don't get her mind right. And what kills me is y'all people sitting on Instagram gassing her and on Twitter telling her, oh, Sky, you the realest, you keeping it 100, you won't want this and won't want that. And I bet you won't go to your job and act a fool with your co-workers like that and hit and fight your co-workers. I bet you won't. Because you won't have no job. Sky can't go nowhere in the real world and act like that. I mean, maybe she doing that because she think, oh, if I keep acting a fool out here, they gonna give me a spinoff show. For what? What? We gonna watch you fight? And cuss out people? And then cry and look for sympathy when it don't work out? No. Sky, get your mind right. Tiffany, you snatched her wig. So, and we did find out in this episode that Sky's mother is bipolar. So, it looks like Sky had this crazy, she probably had some crazy upbringing where her mama was leaving, didn't know where she was, because in this episode, Sky is looking for her mom. She's crying. She's saying that's why she lash out sometimes, because everybody got somebody and she don't have nobody. If you stop fighting people, you'll have somebody, sweetheart. But let me tell you this, and I'm being so serious. Mental illness runs in families. Mental illness is a chemical imbalance in the brain. Bipolar disorder is a chemical imbalance in the brain. And if you don't find the right medication to help balance that, you're liable to do anything. And I'm sorry, I believe that Sky also has some form of bipolar disorder. It may not be as extreme as her mother, but she exhibits these signs. It is not normal to want to fight your coworkers because you don't like the way they look or the way they look at you as an adult. Adults don't fight people. Grown folks. Oh, what you want to do? You want to fight me? Who is asking people that as an adult at your workplace? Sky is acting like that because she has some unresolved mental issues. Y'all 20-somethings out here thinking that stuff is cute. But people like myself who are educated, who have college degrees, who have lived a normal life, do not see that as funny. It's not funny and it's not cute. And she will never be able to hold a job outside of Black ink with that type of mentality. You just won't. And so she was saying, oh, y'all mad on Instagram. Oh, y'all mad at me, but I still got paid. But how long is that going to last? Because these reality shows and social media are fleeting. Once you're off the reality show, you're no longer important. So you think Caesar is going to be your safety net for the rest of your life? No, he's not. You have to get yourself together, sweetheart. You got to do better. Let me run through some of this other stuff. So Nikki and I think the girl named Nikki who married oh shit, who wants to be called Richard Duncan now because he's cleaned his act up. Oh shit didn't meet Nikki's son until the wedding reception. And she gave her child to the child's father. You know what? I don't even want to get into that because I don't even have enough time to deal with Nikki and oh shit and their antics and her twerking at the reception and that dress just this big hole busted in the dress as she's twerking. Girl, where you get that dress from? Rainbow? I mean, you had a reception at a place that probably cost like $4,000 and you couldn't even buy a dress that cost $200-300. You had to go to Rainbow or Marshalls or something and buy you a dress, and at the end of the night the dress had to split all the way down from the rooter to the tutor. Black Ink Crew is so entertaining to me. I laughed all night. I watched the episode twice. If I really wanted to go into detail, it would take me like at least 20 minutes, and I'm not about to do y'all like that. But Teddy, get you a life. I'm done with you. Teddy, Melody. Oh my gosh, I love Melody's little family, her little husband, even though he on that macho stuff about her staying home, taking care of that baby. Women can breastfeed infants and work, sweetheart. It's been done. That's what breast pumps are for. Okay? You can breastfeed a baby and go to work. You just pump your milk, keep it in the refrigerator, and since you seem to be a daddy that's at home, you take that milk out and you put it in the bottle and you feed your baby. Let me go because my thing's blinking. I don't know if that means I done run out of time on my phone or whatever. But I'll see y'all later.